today? Eh? Good question. Great question. Always a good question. Yeah, Neil, the Shaggy Show has been talking about me a lot lately. It's really weird. It's really weird, but it's really awesome. And I'm a big fan. Wait, whoa! Ah, Jeeves was really, yeah, he just got a Lafufu. That's awesome. That's really cool. That is wild. All right, well, I'll answer that question momentarily, Snickers. Let's get on with the show, shall we? The flavor of Faygo today, well, it is a dreamin'. So, Little Munchkin, you are correct. You got it. You got it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's pop this open. Let's dump it in our mug. Let's sip on it. And then I'll show you what we're going to work on today. And we'll talk about we'll talk about Jeeves and his Lafufu. We'll talk about Darby. And we'll just have fun. Yeah, it's true. Snickers did a long distance hookup. Ooh. That's, yeah. I might want to explain that. I don't know. Faygo break. How about that? Oh man, Dreams are so good. Oh man. Oh, it's so good. Good golly, Miss Molly, that's tasty. So what are we gonna work on? Rock Musa, it's time. It's time to get serious. We're gonna be painting this super sick. Oh wait, I forgot. Shoot, I am rusty. I'm a little rusty. All right, there we go. Yeah, the vertical is going. Ain't nobody in there, but it's on there. Whatever. Whatever. It's an option. So yeah, Rock. We've been working on a series for Rock. Much like I've done for some other people, we've been working on our first deck of ICP Joker cards, reinterpreted in different weird ways. And today it's back to Rock Musa. So far we've done a power armor for Carnival of Carnage. We did a power armor for Ringmaster. And now we're doing, oh god, I just forgot what this is called. It's from New Vegas. I know Fallout 4. I never played New Vegas. I hate to look like an idiot, but, you know, so it goes. This is an NCR Ranger. So this is a classic Ranger from Fallout New Vegas. This will be painted in the style of the Riddle box. So, hey, MK11, whoop whoop to you. Good to see you today. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, lots of purples, lots of greens. I haven't decided how else we're gonna like mod this and customize it, because you know we got to do something extra. But it does come with a whole crap ton of weapons and other hands and, you know, little doodads and knickknacks. So I feel like all that stuff needs to get painted. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll riddle box all the accessories. We'll riddle box the Ranger. Speaking of Ranger, JR's here.
Woo,
what's
woo!
up, JR? So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, because it's about to get real interesting. It is a cool figure. Yeah, this is a McFarlane toy, and the gravity of painting something like this is not lost on me. McFarlane Toys makes some very, very cool toys. Incredible renderings. Lots of articulation. Very posable. So yeah, this is going to be good once it's all said and done. One thing that will be a little... I don't want to say difficult, because, you know, we're going to get around it. We're going to work our way around it. So the jacket is loose, but it's also attached. Oh, if you like diarrhea. We do diarrheas around here. Only one a stream, though, so once this one is passed... Once this one's passed, we'll be done. Diarrhea over. There you go. Yeah, we got it out of the way. All right, so yeah, purple and green. This is honestly my first time with it out of the box. So I'm just kind of taking it in, looking at it, thinking about how we're going to make this work. Oh, that's a functional holster in there. Yeah, you can put a weapon in that holster right there. Nice. Actually, I wonder... There's a pouch. Seems like this pouch would seat somewhere, but it doesn't have like a notch or anything. That's interesting. I guess maybe he could just hold it? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know, Rock. It's going to be a journey getting through this thing. Yeah, that is a very juicy diarrhea. Extremely juicy. All right, so purple and green. Purple and green. Here we go. I also kind of wonder how the paint will take to this jacket. I'm sure it'll be all right. Sure, it'll be all right. Kind of have to decide. So yeah, to answer the question, how was the show shovel? I went to a concert Friday, so I didn't stream Friday. I went down to Joplin, Missouri, and I was able to catch Darby O'Trill on the first night of his return of the shovel tour. And it was great. It was a really good show. The turnout was good for Joplin. I'll say that. As a guy that used to promote shows in Joplin, if it was in my heyday, the show would have been a much bigger. But, you know, no shade on anybody. I just did really good at the 5 years of doing what I did down there. But it was a good show. I mean, Darby killed it. I don't know where Acetone Boogie was. He was on the bill, but he didn't play that night, and I forgot to ask. So I was a little bummed that I missed out on seeing Acetone. But yeah, Darby did a solid. I think he was up there for an hour. But yeah, it was really, really good. And then I went to I started a bar in Joplin, just a couple doors down from the club that Darby played at. So I stopped in there, saw some old friends, saw some of my friends play in their band. So I kind of got a twofer deal out of the deal. It was really nice. It was really a good time for Old Shovel. Oh, and speaking of Old Shovel got to hang out with Pickle Monsty the Juggalo. He was down there too, so that was pretty dang sweet. He and his lady. What's up, Teasy? Good to see you today. And I'm just gonna say it again. I know I've been saying this time and time again. But the chat is extremely active. I know I'm not keeping up with it. I know I'm not answering everybody. I hope no one's offended. It's just a very active and fast-moving chat that I struggle to keep up with anyway. And now that I'm going to start painting, it's going to be that much harder. So, buckle up, Buttercup. Obviously there's plenty of other people in the chat that would be happy to answer any questions for you because they've been around here long enough. They know what I do. They know what I'm about. They know who I am, and I trust them to answer questions. But yeah, while I was at that Darby O'Trill show, They had a bunch of opening acts, specifically from Sinister Minded Music, who was Sinister Minded Music was actually like the promoter of the show. They booked the show. So they had a lot of their artists there. So I heard Wicked Ways, right? That's the right name, isn't it? Why does that sound right? Wicked. God dang it. Wicked something. Kid Jewel opened. He did a great job. I got to meet him for the first time. I've been aware of him for a little bit. Thanks to DJ Snickers. Kid Jewel signed an album for me and gave it to me for freezies. So that was super nice. To answer your question, DJ Snickers, I have not listened to it yet. I have not had the opportunity. I did stream a little Kid Jewel. I actually listened to their Halloween the Halloween song they put out this year. It was Wicked Ways and Kid Jewel and God dang it, another guy off Sinister Minded Music. I shouldn't just say Sinister. That's a completely different guy. You know, Rock, I'm feeling good about this already. This is gonna go well. I think we'll do a different shade of purple on the inside of the jacket just to make it a little different. Whoa! Is Lows and Loud is here? What? We woo! If you missed it, I was on the Lows and Loud podcast last night. We had a nice conversation. Lee and I were live for it was like 3 hours. It was crazy. And we were talking about all kinds of different things. It was a good time. Obviously, if you missed it last night, that doesn't mean you can't rewatch it. It is a video on demand over on the Lows and Loud podcast channel here on YouTube. Go check it out. We talked about we talked about Precious Juggalos, obviously, but we also talked about we talked about serial killers. Yeah, it got dark, yeah. We talked about we talked about Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love and Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne, and about how it's my opinion, maybe some other people's opinion here, that those wives may have taken a little bit of advantage of a situation that they did not really deserve. But whatever. If you want to hear my thoughts on all of that, just go watch the stream from last night. Ain't no big deal. All right, let me take a Fago break. I've been dealing. Did we talk politics? I don't think we talked politics. I don't ever really talk about politics. I mean, the interpersonal relationship of a musician and his spouse, I don't think that's very political. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I am gonna be on DJ Snickers. We're going to be doing an interview. I'm going to be co-hosting with DJ Snickers on Underground Wicked Radio. And we'll be interviewing Kid Jewel together, tag teaming. Actually, not tag teaming, because it'll be at the same time. Ooh. 2 guys, 1 Kid Jewel. Huh? What does that sound like? Huh?
That's what she said.
I don't know. That's not really.
That's what she said.
No. Yeah, no. We definitely don't talk politics around here. But good to see you, Juggalo Cagliostro. Your package is on the way, by the way.
Woo!
Studio of Art, what's up, buddy? I just hit the whoop whoop button again, but I didn't let the first one finish, so now it's stuck. So hold on. Everybody hold on.
Woo! Settle down.
Let's see if it... There it goes. It went away. That second whoop whoop was for you, Studio. Good to see you. Good to see you today. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be very, very good. Very, very good. Rock, you're still here, aren't you? I don't think I've heard your I don't think I've heard you in my ears. The robot. Because Rock, if there's anything at any point that you're thinking, I don't know if I like that, feel free to holler. Good, you're here. Okay. I'll take your silence as approval. How about that? I'll assume you like what you see. Whoa, this elbow's stiff, Rock. This elbow's real stiff. Oh, gosh. I hate it. I love that the points of articulation lock, you know, because then it's more shelf posable. But I'm scared to death that I'm going to break something right now. It's such a cool piece, and I do not want to damage it. It does suck when your whoop gets stuck. It hurts, yeah. Juggalo Cagliostro, you will be in the map update, FYI. You will be part of the map update. I'm not going to say which part. You know, it is private. Ben Tramer, are you still here, by the way? Or Ben Tramer. As it were. Seems like you all had some fun while I wasn't around and you changed Ben's name. Oh, Mikey's just stopping by. What's up, Mikey?
Woo!
Good to see you today. Mikey, guess what I did today? I had my Taco Bell lunch. And Mikey, I don't know if you saw, I also had the Baja Blast pie. Mikey only came in for the diarrhea. But it's already been used. JR did it like right away. Oh, JR Mikey's upset with you. I hope it doesn't come to that. At all, Rock. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard JR really put his digestional tract, his butthole, and his throat through the ringer. I kind of regret saying that as well. That was later, Mikey.
That's what she said.
Yeah. JR, I might have just dug a hole for you there with that. It's like a laundry list of ailments for a lot lizard.
Great job.
To be fair, I believe the peanut butter pie was another catalyst to the vomit. Hey, Pecan Grover, what's up?
Woo, woo!
Hey. Pecan Grover, it's good to see you. I don't know if you noticed, I made a little short from your first appearance in one of my streams. It's great to have you back. If nothing else, I really like your name. Dang, Rock, this thing is kind of hard to... Do you have to do a leg forward? Maybe that's the problem. One leg back. Got it, nobody talk. The Baja Blast... Blah, 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 blah. The Baja Blast pie from Taco Bell, the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Yeah, it was good. It was much better than I expected. I thought it was just going to be just a blast of sweetness. Yeah, look at my shorts. Check my shorts out. You'd love my shorts. But yeah, I thought it was just going to be overly sweet and just hard to like take in. So many regrettable things coming out of my mouth today. But it really wasn't. It was an appropriate sweetness. Misty Burden, what's up?
Woo, woo!
Good to see you. Great to see you today, Misty. But yeah, the Baja Blast pie, it was just appropriately sweet. And yeah, it definitely had like a key lime pie essence to it. Obviously it wasn't, exactly key lime pie. Although I think limes are in the flavor profile of Baja Blast, I believe. I know, Juggalo Cogliostro, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy how many things, how many phrases are happening today that out of context could be very problematic. Just FYI, if you're on the Twitch and you've got Precious points, there is a That's What She Said that you can play. Because sometimes I can't reach the button because I'm doing stuff. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, dog? Oh, JR, speaking of... Know what I'm saying? JR, I saw something kind of distressing today regarding some of our favorite, regarding one of our favorite TV shows. Let me see, what? Oh, are we talking about DayZ now? What just happened? But JR, yeah, I was pretty perplexed when I saw that our man Mike Clattenburg is having some legal issues. And they aren't good ones. Innocent until whatever. But yeah, it's no, it's not that charge. It's a new one because that charge back then, the battery charge got dropped. Well, but yeah. Anyway, it's got me nervous. I really hope nothing, is it? It's not the same one, though, right? Huh. Decepticon Chris, this is an NCR Ranger from Fallout New Vegas that is being painted in the style of ICP's Riddle box. It's the same one. That's weird. How would they add the never mind. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. I'm going to drop that topic. Going to drop that topic. You know what just kind of occurred to me, Rock? This could also be interpreted as a classic Joker from Batman motif with the purple and green. It would just need some white, maybe a little dash of red. What's up, Swilly? Hey, Swill, I saw that you were live earlier, but I was doing work stuff. Did I miss anything? Or were you just experimenting with technology? Or were you just bored? How was it? Did the tests go well? Did you give up on OBS, or are you going to be a big boy and learn some new things? All right. Sounds good, JR. Let's plan on that. That's very specific, Decepticon Chris. Voice mod. Is it so that you can put filters over voices? Is that what you're trying to do? Oh, so you're trying to clean up your voice? Just so you know, OBS does have filters for your vocal track. Just saying. You can add a lot of like compression. You can add gates to your microphone so it doesn't pick up everything. Oh wait, JR is saying that. I was talking to Swill. Wait, how did I get that twisted up? Oh, okay. You're both talking about voice mod. Sorry, now I'm tracking. So yeah, JR didn't know that you had tried it also. I'm not even really familiar with it, with voice mod.
They go.
Hey!
Once they go. They go. Who wants they go? They go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splash! Are you ready for
And ironically, I am drinking the flavor that good old Shaggy was drinking in that gift. Delicious dreaming today. All right. Let me like my own stream because I forgot to. There we go.
Very nice.
If you all haven't done it already, pop a thumbs up on the stream, please and thank you. If you're on the vertical or horizontal YouTube stream, give me a little thumbs up. And now, one of everyone's favorite things to do. Great job. We're going to do a map update.
Great job.
Rewind and record. Okay, so Snickers is clipping things, I see. All right, so we've got ourselves...
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Mondays. We've got ourselves our map of satisfied customers up there. Every time you order something from my shop, I add a pin to the map of your location when I ship that item out. And today we have 4 pins going into the map. 3 of the 4 are new customers. How about them apples, huh?
I found a new friend underneath my pillow.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. So easily distracted. Okay, the first pin we're going to... Oh, I should get my pins. That would help. My little box of little black pins. First one we're going to is Milford, Ohio. Oh, man, the burps. Whew. Milford, Ohio. Milford. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Milford, Ohio. And that is right next to Cincinnati. I thought so. Okay, just northeast of Cincinnati. Ah, thank you, Swill. Thanks for showing up for it. Let's see here, Cincinnati. There we go. That's our first pin of the day. Next up, we are going to... I believe this was Texas. Yep, Mission, Texas, for all you Texas people out there. I know you're here. Mission, Texas, and this one is also...
I found a new friend underneath my pillow.
Oh, wow, Mission is right on the border. Oh, Ben Tramer, this just in. I believe your mug is finally on the way. I just got an update. Where the heck is this on the map already? That might be. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. This pin goes... there. Wow, that's as close as Mexico as I think we've gotten. Next, we are going to... this one is a repeat customer. We're going back to Colfax, North Dakota. Uh-oh. Colfax, North Dakota. Colfax. Oh, with an X. In D. With a D. Emphasis on the D. Gotta have that D. It's probably the only pin up there. Yeah, the one that's not in Fargo. Right? There we go. And finally, one last map update for today. And this one is another new customer.
I found a new friend underneath my
This one's going all the way up to Yakima, Washington. The home of some of the best hops in America. If you know, you know. If you You don't. I know. I know things. I'm a knower, not a shower. All right. Let's see if it's already on the map. Yakima. Yakima? Yeah, it's a real place. That's a real place.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That's our map update for the day. Pretty good map update. Lots of new pins, lots of new customers. Doesn't get much better than that. Now let's get back to work. We're going to get back to work on our Fallout New Vegas NCR Ranger as the Riddle box gimmick thingy over here. What did I just roll? Something hard. Something crusty. Oh, okay. Something hard, something crusty. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, clipping that one. Yep. Hard and crusty. Actually, yes, Swill, I have. I've been meaning to. Do you know, I don't know how familiar you are with Precious Moments. I assume, it's... All right, later, Adam. Oh, Adam, my bad. Did I even say hello? Hello, goodbye. Thanks for being here, Adam. Always a pleasure to have you around. Will, I was thinking about the one where it's the two kids riding on the teeter-totter together. All cutesy-like. I think that would be real cute. I think it would be fun to try to paint them to look like Rent-A-Friend. Their album out right now. I think that'd be a good look. Hey, Lunchbox, not Bach, Lunchbox 12,000.
Woo, woo!
Welcome. Thank you for spreading the love. I like being spread. That's another one.
That's what she said.
Yeah, keep spreading the love. Spread it all the way. All the way. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Swill? I think that would be a good one. I think that'd be a good look. Or the doctor one. The X-ray, there's a lot of doctor ones. Are yeah, spread them. Crap. Are you talking about the one with the X-ray? I think I've done the X-ray one with that says "Show me your butthole" before. Yeah. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of opportunities for Clockworky. Obviously, I want a piece with two heads on it. Two faces. It's gonna be real easy. Paint them silver. But I like the Rent-A-Friend look, and I think that would look good on oh yeah, doctor, yeah. Now I follow. Body Jugga buttercream for me, please. Body? Like, what are we, South African? What are we doing? Body? Booty? Bodie? Booty Jugga Butter?
It's free real estate.
Yeah, that's free real estate. I don't know what the heck. What? Booty Jugga Butter Cream. Booty Jugga Buttercream. Nailed it. Nailed it. Booty Jugga Buttercream. Okay, anyway, let's get serious and let's actually paint some things today. Mind blowing. I am blowing minds. Currently blowing minds. Oh yeah, did I ever finish talking about the Baja Blast Pie? I feel like I never actually gave a good rating on that. I feel like we brought it up and we danced around it. I don't know if we ever actually like finished that conversation. Did we? Did we? I don't know. I know what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna drink some more sweet, delicious Dream and Fago. Emperor. Never rated it. Little Munchkin is paying attention, and I appreciate that because I thought I hadn't. So I would say, and with all things considered regarding the Baja Blast Pie from Taco Bell, the one and only Taco Bell. You know, in terms of the best pie I've ever had in my life, it's not in the ballpark of that. It's better than expected. And considering the way I see it, it's just a very special opportunity. It's not like an everyday thing. You're going to be eating a Baja Blast pie. So as like a one-off
Raiders
experience...
detected.
Oh!
Welcome and enjoy your stay.
Hello, Foxhound Operator. What's up? Good to see you today.
Woo,
Welcome
woo.
in. Good to see you over on the Twitch. Foxhound Operator, what were you up to today? We were just talking about the Taco Bell Baja Blast Pie. I don't know if you've had that or any of the Raiders that came in with you. I was just trying to surmise, is that the word? My rating for that pie. Awesome. Well, Foxhound. So yeah, this is an NCR Ranger. I don't know if you can tell from the name of the channel, but we're doing some Juggalo stuff to it. So we are repainting and reimagining an NCR Ranger as a Riddle Box Ranger from the Riddle Box album from Insane Clown Posse back in the day. So yeah, that's what you've stumbled into. Welcome in. I hope you're into weird art like this. It's definitely in the weird category. I will say, if your channel is about live game streaming, my buddy JR in the chat, he does live game streaming, specifically Fallout. He does play Fallout, but also other games. I will sometimes stream on Twitch as I play DayZ. That's been my latest fun game to play for me. But I'm a Fallout 4 guy. I love Fallout 4. That's only because I have not played Fallout New Vegas, unfortunately. I just haven't gotten around to it. I need to. I really need to. I feel like we went too thick on the inside there, Rock. I feel like we need to... Yeah, the Riddle Box Ranger. It does sound good. It has a good sound. Yeah, I think we need to knock this down a little bit. I think it's a little heavy. A little heavy in the interior. Really? That's awesome, Foxhound. Yeah, I do a lot of different things with Juggalo theming. What? Do I have a degree or am I just an intellectual? I've dropped out of college 3 times, so I never finished a degree. I did go to college, but I never finished. Foxhound, there's an ad going on, or about to. I'll answer your question as soon as you get back, or respond to your comment, because I love it. Close to 3. Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically at the point now, if I would just throw some money at a college and take a few hours, I could probably have a degree. But yeah. I kind of despise the idea of those pieces of paper. And I don't want to play into that game. You know? It's a personal thing, and maybe I'm an idiot for thinking that way, but you know, almost got my grade 10. Yeah. No, I definitely graduated high school. Definitely did that. Oh, mine was not free, and that actually irritated me too. I applied for like Pell Grants and stuff, and I was rejected because my parents made too much money. We were not wealthy, and my parents actually didn't contribute to my college tuition. So I was on my own. Anyway. Hey, Nunya. Love you too. It's good to see you today.
Woo, woo!
Foxhound, are you back? Are the ads over? Somebody tell me when the ads are over. I probably have a countdown, but I don't know where the heck to look. Oh, Spirit Hunter's here. Oy. Do not take any bits of wisdom from Spirit Hunter. That's actually your public service announcement for the day. Don't ever try to take any wisdom from Spirit Hunter. That guy will steer you wrong, all right? All right, so Foxhound. Ad over, good deal. So yeah, I paint a lot of different things in Juggalo style. My name is Precious Juggalo, or my business is Precious Juggalos. My name is Shovel, by the way. But yeah, I primarily am known for, well, maybe I shouldn't even say that. I paint a lot of precious moments as Juggalos. But I've also gotten to be pretty well known for repainting Labubu's, repainting Fallout stuff. This is not the first time we've done a Fallout piece. What else have we done, guys? Cows. Ceramic cows. Basically any kind of decor that your grandma would have had around the kitchen. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that stuff. It usually gets a pretty good reaction. People enjoy the stuff I do. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, Sweet Little Led is right. Recently did a Cookie Monster cookie jar. That was pretty big. That was pretty cool. It turned out really good. So yeah, I've painted a lot of oddball stuff. A lot of oddball stuff. Oh yeah, I did some Killer Clowns from Outer Space Funko Pops recently. Those turned out really well. Yeah, I need to start airbrushing Spirit. I do. I've got the equipment. I've got everything I need. Oh, yep, we did a Sophia. Oh, what are they called? Chia Pet. Chia. I did a Sophia Chia Pet one time. Actually, 2 of them. Those turned out really well. They were crazy. I've done a crucifix. I actually just did a Buddy Christ piece for Juggalo Cagliostro in the chat. That turned out really well. That I painted as Twisted, not ICP. I usually do ICP. Sometimes Twisted. Don't forget the ducks. Yes, I do paint rubber ducks as well. I've painted a ton of rubber ducks. I've painted a lot of little Buddhas. Anyway, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Basically, my mantra is, if it's got a face, it'll Juggalo. And even if it doesn't have a face, we'll try, you know? We'll try. We'll try. We'll give it the old college dropout try. Appreciate that. Yeah, I hadn't really put 2 and 2 together with that Juggalo Cagliostro. But yeah, it does make sense because Kevin Smith and Twisted do have a relationship. They've worked together. So yeah, it does fit. Let's do a figure. Oh. By the way, we are going to do some overtime today. We usually end right about this time every day, right about 5:30 my time, 6:30 if you're Eastern or whatever your time zone. Usually we wrap it up about now, or try to. Yeah, there is another point of articulation there. But JR has graciously provided me an extra half hour to work on this Ranger. Aw, thank you, Crystal. Crystal's one of my favorites. What did Ronnie put in the Discord? Yeah. Deserves extra time. Yeah, Spirit Hunter. Yeah. Spirit Hunter is locked in on fart humor lately. It's almost like he's in my head. In my head. In my head. Zombie. Just like that. That's exactly how it sounded. Exactly how it sounded. Shout out Cranberries. Zombie. Zombie. Yeah, Dolores O'Riordan. R.I.P. Dolores. She was a good one. Yes, yes it was. It was very sad. Man, I can never get this thing. Oh yeah, it's got a stand. It has a stand. I'm dumb. That's why it's not standing. It came with a stand. We got no snow today, thankfully. It was chilly in Kansas City, but no snow. There we go. I think that's how that should be. I think. Okay, so the jeans or pants and the sleeves I think need to be green. Oh, this isn't my stand. This stand goes with the piece. Yeah, we only had like a week of fall, it feels like, and then it just went crazy. Can't stop, won't stop, little munchkin. About 30 minutes we'll be done. Latest update on the shed, actually. I did run out to the store today. And I bought some Schedule 40 PVC pipe. Doesn't sound very exciting, but what it is it's so I can run a data line out to where the shed will be and bury it. And so that is a major development because that has to go down before I do like the foundation pad for the shed. This green is a little bright, but we'll stretch it out. I don't think I'll actually like paint on the stand. I think I'll just be using the stand to basically be able to put this down without laying it down. Try to avoid scrapes and stuff. You know what I mean? I think. Man, Nunya, I've been feeling old ever since my birthday. So yeah, happy birthday to Nunya. Day full of suck.
That's what she said.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yep. Yes, indeed, Spirit. That's what I got. I got 3/4-inch gray pipe. We will be good. We will be good. Something to keep in mind as I add this color, by the way, if you're thinking, oh, wow, that's really bright. That's really bold. We're going to be adding a wash to this like we did to the power armor. And that's going to add quite a bit of a brown tint to everything. So the brightness and the overall hue of these shades will be knocked down when we do the wash. good for folks looking for the ability to yeah, it's free real estate. For a good spot to just communicate with other folks. You don't even need to be you know, a juggalo or into any of that stuff. It's not a requirement. You just gotta not be a complete moron, basically. You could be a lot of moron. You can be what would you say? Up to and including 75% moron, 100% moron, or anything above 75 need not apply. Does that sound about right? Does that sound accurate, JR?
Let's take about 5 to 10% off over there, squarely down.
Yeah, 5 or 10% off. All right, Pops, we'll see you later. We haven't had to remove too many people, but it has been known to happen. Why not? Why? Yeah, I get that, Juggalo Cagliostro. That's why I did not make this a PG stream. I knew that would be totally unattainable with the Juggalo crowd. But I feel like PG-13 is like a, you know, not too terrible. Not too terrible. And a couple of slip-ups happen in PG-13. It's all right. Totally all right. Yeah, I think so too. I think everybody is capable of PG-13. It's just like, you know, think about it. Like, how would you talk around your grandma? Or, you know, someone else's kids? Because that's what's happening. Is other people's kids are watching this stream or watching it after the fact. So yeah, it's just kind of keeping that in mind. No big deal. Oh, good old Twisted Taily. Another one of my favorite people. Love Taily.
My life is a lie! My life is a lie! Somebody's got to get stabbed!
Oh, nice, Don. Congratulations. You know what? You know what else, Don? You're a great guy. Just in general. Boy, this trench coat thing makes it kind of rough. Makes it a little rough, but we're getting in there. We're getting in there. Yeah, Taylor has been doing some live streaming as well. Some gaming streaming with friends. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, I wish it came off. That would make it so much easier. But obviously it doesn't. And it does move just enough. Just enough. The one issue with it being malleable is there may be an issue with the paint breaking down over time. I assume it's probably not going to get flexed a ton in its lifetime. So hopefully that gives the paint a good chance of survival. So yeah, obviously it's just gonna, if you mess with it too much, it's just gonna flake right off, fall right off. Oh my goodness. This is also the point where I should say, we're basically just kind of putting color into where I'm kind of conceptualizing it. So this is not reflective of what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. We're just trying to kind of load color into the places where we want color. And then we're going to start making some of the more fun and interesting decisions in this paint job. And y'all are handing out some hugs today. Oh, what's up, Seth Moon? Good to see you today.
Woo, woo!
I don't know if you can tell what's happening. We're painting. This is an NCR Ranger from Fallout New Vegas. And the goal is to paint this in the style of Riddle box. We're only just getting started. Really only just getting started. This is probably going to take a few days. Probably going to take a few days. And this will join a already existing collection of Fallout pieces that are painted in the style of Juggalo, of ICP things. So Rock has definitely been here before. This is the point where I even have to say to myself, trust the process. Well, 2 of them are already done, Little Munchkin. I painted Fallout Power Armor. One in the style of Carnival of Carnage, so pink and blue, like alternating colors throughout the armor. It turned out really cool. It was a very, very cool one. And then we did another suit of power armor in the style of Ringmaster. So it was actually painted with Vanta Black, the blackest black, and yellow. And it turned out really cool too. That one I actually did some sculpting on. I added a top hat. I added some claws. This one I'm kind of thinking about adding just a tongue, just like the forked tongue, because I kind of like the idea of right out of this little hole, or not even hole, this circle spot here in the middle of what I assume is a respirator. So I might drill just a little bit into the head here just to give us a little strength, and then just add a little, little serpent tongue, a bright green serpent tongue coming out of the respirator. I think that'd be very, very cool. And that would help with maybe not having people look at it and go, oh yeah, that's a cool Joker Ranger. Because that is definitely going to be a thing. Another thing to play with here in terms of color palette. Riddle Box isn't just purple and green. It's also black. So that's another hue that we can add to our palette of colors. Obviously we don't want to go too heavy on that. I think one thing we could use that for would be any of the leather elements or the straps. So like he's got a, oh, what's up, Jay?
Woo woo!
Good to see you today. Good to have seen you most recently at your house where I watched a movie. Yeah, do something, Vert. Do something. Well, actually, these are left over from the last power armor I did. It was actually a pack of 4. One was a power armor, one was this Vault Boy that eventually I'm going to paint with just a Juggalo face paint, keeping it nice and simple. Then there's Lucy from the Fallout series on Prime. Gonna paint her face as well. Might do a little something to her jumpsuit, just like add a Hatchet Man or something, just some extra touches. Little extra touches. Yeah, I like that he's really simple, JR. And I plan on keeping the paint simple on this so I can keep this, like, fairly cheap. You know what I mean? Whoa, that was weird. My screen just flashed. So yeah, so that one will probably be, like, a lower-priced one. They'll be in my shop, Little Munchkin. And then this is the Ghoul, also from the Fallout series on Prime. So he'll also get a Juggalo face paint. Kind of the same with Lucy. I'd like to do some other touches that hint at his fandom of ICP. But I haven't really decided what to do yet. I don't know. Haven't decided. Got a gnat in my Fago. Oh. And a burp in my throat. Probably not Juggalo Cagliostro. All right, JR. Can I beatbox? No. So Juggalo Cagliostro, and it's weird talking about this. Yeah. It's weird talking about this, but here we'll switch over. We'll switch over to my face. And it's weird to talk about this because I know this can be like this can be sensitive to some people, because they are big fans of some things, or some people. But for the majority of the market, Boondocks doesn't sell as well as Jay and Shaggy. Like, just to be totally blunt. So anytime I do any face paints of like other Juggalo artists, it's very risky, because you know I have a lot of people that buy from me aren't always. Yeah, Boondocks especially has some, problems. Yeah. But I have painted things like ABK. I have painted things like, oh, no. Those three won't be customs. Those will just be for the mass market. So yeah, if anybody wants like a commission and they want a specific face paint of somebody that they're just a big fan of, absolutely. But yeah, a lot of times with the things that are just going into my shop, even like Ouija Mac, sometimes those linger a little longer. He works better with Labubus just because he himself has like proclaimed his love of Labubus. So I think people kind of put that together on the market. But if I painted like a Boondocks Labubu, just for example, I would have a hard time selling it, honestly. And it's just because his appeal isn't as big and broad as ICP is. People that aren't even Juggalos recognize the Violent J face paint and would buy it because it is recognizable. So yeah, it's a bummer for people that are, because I'm a fan of bands and musicians that are lesser known, like Murder by Death, my favorite band of all time. But I talk about them, and a lot of people don't know who they are. If you do know who they are, then you are a fan, because it's hard not to be. They're that good. But if you don't know who they are, if I painted something Murder by Death, not as many people are going to be looking for that from me. So yeah, I try to stay in the pocket of Jay and Shaggy. Boondocks is another Juggalo rapper, Little Munchkin. Yeah. What are a Boondocks? Yeah. I do like Boondock Saints. That helps. I don't know how that would, but big fan. Big fan of the Boondock Saints. All right. Anyway, that's enough about that. Okay. I'm thinking about this breastplate too. I don't know if I want to leave the armor. Yeah, there is a cartoon called Boondocks. I like it too. It's a really funny cartoon. Yeah, Boondock Saints is an older movie. Also an underground movie. Not really known by everybody, but if you do know it, you love it. Because again, it's just that good. And if you don't love it, something's wrong with you, man. Something is wrong with you. You should have yourself checked out. It's probably an imbalance in your soul. Yeah, it really is. The writer-director really got lucky with that cast. Got good old God, I always forget his name. Daryl Dixon before he was popular. Norman Reedus, that's his name. Sean Patrick Flannery is his brother. Yeah, Willem Dafoe. I still don't know how they got Willem Dafoe for that movie, but I can't imagine it without Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, my God, his character was so out of pocket, crazy. Don't like 2-hour movies. Yeah, I knew who you meant. Yeah. Willem Dafoe. Well, to be fair, Swill, between Willem Dafoe and oh my God, now I can't remember his name. The third, the friend of the Boondock Saints, Della Rocca, what was his name? The guy that passed. I loved him too. The guy that looked like Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, he made the movie too. When they accidentally shot the cat. Yeah, the bartender. Yeah. Yeah. He was a good character too. It was a firefight. Are you kidding me? You like the second one better than the first one. Oh. That hurts my feelings, man. Oh, gosh. No, the first one is vastly superior. What makes the first one good is that it was independent, it was underground, and it was basically uncontrolled by the movie like production powerhouses. The second one, that is what Hollywood looks like, and so it didn't quite have the same soul, the same essence. In my opinion. The Green Mile is a good movie. Yeah, I'm not saying that the second one is bad. It's not bad. But the first one is just... The second one couldn't exist without the first one. The first one is like iconic, you know, as a movie, it is iconic. There are scenes in that movie that are just I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before, I guess is what I'm saying. And it was all done on the cheap, relatively on the fly, and but it still turned out really, really well. Really, really well. I mean, it did help that it had some incredible actors to help it not be stupid, because it could have been stupid. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, JR. You and your stupid rope, yeah. You gotta have a rope. I always think about that when I'm packing a bag. I always think about that. Should I have a bag? Or I mean a rope? Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up. Let's put a bow on this. Let's call it a day. We've had a good one. We've had a good run. So we did work. We finally started. Finally. Wow, he looks crazy on that camera. So we did start working on our NCR Ranger from Fallout New Vegas, painted in the style of ICP's Riddle box. And this is going to be good. This is going to be a weird one, but it's going to be so good. So tune on back tomorrow. I've got tomorrow off too. Tune back in tomorrow. We'll get back to work on this Ranger. And yeah, we'll, I don't think we'll wrap it up, but we'll definitely make some progress on it. We'll get some details on it. So yeah, definitely want to say that I do appreciate all of you that hung out. Even the ones that are no longer in the stream. Appreciate everybody, coming by the stream, hanging out in the stream, engaging the stream. Oh yeah, shout out to, Foxtrot, I forget, that rated the, or Foxhound Operator that rated on Twitch. Shout out to him. Go check him out. Give him a follow. I didn't do a very good job of asking what he does. I'm still not very good at handling raids because I'm not I'm not much of a streamer. I'm just a big, dumb old man. Anyway, if you're on the YouTube streams, don't forget to give a thumbs up to the stream, please. I need your thumbs. I thrive on thumbs. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, go ahead and follow or subscribe, whatever, depending on which stream you're in. And yeah, join me back again tomorrow. I stream every Monday through Friday, right about this time every day, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I would love to see you back here again. Same jug time, same jug channels. I am Shovel of Precious Juggalos, and you are awesome. I really do like you guys. All right, nothing really left to say but a simple
It's a no.